So the Blanco telescope is the largest telescope we have at Cerro. It's a 4-meter telescope, quite old now, but with a quite new eye, which is called the dark energy camera, which is a wonderful instrument. It's special to make surveys to cover large portion of the sky. It has one of the largest CCD cameras or digital cameras available in astronomy, and it has renewed completely the Blanco telescope to the modern era. Blanco is in honor of one former CTIO director, Victor Blanco, who was a director for several years and made this observatory as good as it is now.
There's an antenna with a parabolic form shape that will collect all the light coming from the sky and will reflect it to a focal point, and that focal point will send it to the receiver. Now, the kind of light we are collecting from the sky is a light that is emitting in a radio wave shape, you see. We are looking at the parts of the universe with the lowest temperature, and because of that low temperature, they emit their energy through radio waves. There's a huge amount of energy coming to us from the sky in the shape of radio waves, okay? And we collect that signal and send it through a receiver, and we are able to collect that information, and from that we can get either spectral information, which means the either emission or absorption lines in the spectra of the object we are observing, or we can also get images of the source we are observing.
So ALMAR is it's a telescope system, a radio telescope system that works at the wavelengths of submillimeter and millimeter light. That is light that has a wavelength of about a millimeter or slightly less. There are 66 telescopes that are used in conjunction with each other, and they are used to make essentially radio photographs of the universe at that wavelength, a picture of the universe at that wavelength. And the neat thing about working at these wavelengths is that they can traverse a lot more space than, say, optical wavelengths. Optical wavelengths get scattered by the dust and the general junk that lie along the line of sight between whatever object it is in the universe and us here on Earth. And so optical light is often scattered away from the path to the line of sight to the Earth, whereas longer wavelength light can actually progress further before it gets scattered or observed. And so radio waves, say meter wavelengths, can traverse the whole universe unimpeded. Submillimeter wavelengths can do some of that too. And so you can see quite a long way out, far out in the universe. And far out in the universe means a long way back in the history of the universe. So ALMA has observed objects back at a time when the universe was only a few 100 million years old. It's remarkable.